Hello and welcome back. In the previous lesson, we have installed the Revise SDK, and now in this lesson, let's add our first NFT to the Revise network. I have opened the project environment in the VS Code. You can use any code editor you like. Now let's create a file called index.js. First thing to do is we import the Revise SDK. By importing the Revise SDK, it will allow us to use the functions to create the NFT. Now let's declare the variable called auth token and assign the API key to it. Remember, we have generated the API key for the Revise. Now let's get the instance of the Revise and save it in the Revise variable. Like const revise is equal to new revise and then pass the auth token. Now we have initialized everything required to add the NFT. Let's create the function. Let's name this function as add NFT. We will make this function as asynchronous. So inside this function, let's create the collection first. The collection can be created as const collection. Like in this variable, we will save the collection, which is equal to await. Then we will use the add collection method from the Revise, like revise.addCollection. And in the add collection, let's pass the variables name of the collection and the URI. This URI parameter is very important so as to fetch the metadata of the dynamic NFT. This URI over here will help us generate the base URI string, which we are going to declare in the smart contract. The structure of the base URI will be your URI string dot revise dot link. So choose the unique string. Mind that the spaces and special characters are not accepted. So let's add the URI as dapworld_dnft 999. So now a base URI will be dapworld_dnft 999 dot revise dot link. Once the collection is created, we are good to go to add the dynamic NFT. So this can be done with const NFT is equal to await revise dot add NFT, and then we will pass some parameters. The first one is image. Here let's paste the URI of our image that we have added to the IPFS. Then the name of the token, which will be Prajwal_01. Then its token ID will be 1, as this is the first NFT that we are going to mint. And then we can pass the attributes like mood is happy, stamina is 100. And at the last, we pass the collection ID. And finally, let's console the NFT here. This will print the ID of the NFT so that we can use the ID later to make the updates in the metadata. So make sure you store the ID safely somewhere. Now let's call this function here. Now that we have written all the code, we are good to go to run this file. Now back in the terminal, just run the node index.js. It will run the file. After successful run, it will print the ID string of the NFT that we have just created. Now we can see this NFT is added or not in our Revise dashboard. Head to the Revise website and log in if you are not. There you can see the NFT is listed. You can check the NFT details as well. Now to note that we haven't yet minted this NFT on blockchain. So in the next lesson, let's build the smart contract for minting this NFT. That's it for this lesson. See you in the next lesson.